Hello, and welcome to my VSG journey. So today I want to talk about how I've been feeling over the last couple of weeks. I didn't make a video last week because I really didn't have much to say. So I figured I would do one today. It's approaching 3 months next week on the 15th. So I just wanted to give you a brief update on how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, because you all know I was very sick with the surgery, in and out of the hospital, ER, inpatient, test after test after test, just feeling terrible. So I am happy to report things have turned around for me. So hold on, stick around. Let's go through the journey of what I've been going through and what I've been feeling and how I feel now. I'm Suki. Welcome to They Call Me Suki. If you're new, welcome. I hope you would subscribe and stick around. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Thank you for watching the videos. I really do appreciate it. I would hope that you all would please, 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 if you're not subscribed, subscribe, like, comment, share, hype the video up. I'm trying to get into the algorithms. So now that's all of that said, our housekeeping, let's get into it. So as you all know, I've had VSG surgery in May, on May 15th, and I was very, very sick afterwards and struggling to eat, struggling to drink, all of that. I'm happy to say that I am feeling a lot better. Not 100%, but almost there. I'm starting to feel more like myself. I was dealing with a lot of sluggishness, dizziness, and all of that. And last video, I think I said I didn't really think it was the VSG that was doing that. And I was right. I have had issues with my eustachian tube in my ears. So I went to the doctor and she was just saying that she thought it was the eustachian tube, and I did too. That was making me feel groggy, drowsy, as well as the adrenal insufficiency. I had doubled up on that medication and nothing changed. So I really don't think it was the adrenal insufficiency. I don't think it was VSG. It is just the eustachian tubes. So I needed surgery with that years ago, which I have not had because I had to have the ACDF surgery in 2024, and I needed care for my husband. It took 3 years to get that, and then the ACDF surgery, which is my cervical spine, took precedence over that. And then it took me just almost 2 years to completely recover from that surgery. And then I went right into the VSG surgery, which has taken me several months to recover. So I'm starting to feel better. The doctor had me take Zyrtec for 14 days. The crackling in the ears have not stopped, but the spinning like I'm going to pass out, not like spinning, but the lightheadedness like I'm going to pass out has subsided. I was able to drive myself to the doctor yesterday, which is great news, of which I was able to weigh. I was able to find out my starting weight at the day of the surgery. So I'll give you how much weight I lost at the end of the video. Stick around and we'll talk about that. So what I wanted to talk about, because before I was struggling with eating and stomach hurting and all of that stuff, but what I have found over the last couple of weeks, I have been like extremely hungry. I've been hungry from the day I woke up from the surgery. So they say that you're not supposed to have hunger because they remove the ghrelin area of the stomach. But baby, not me. I was hungry from the time I woke up until now. And literally right now, I'm still hungry. I just ate lunch about an hour and a half ago and I'm hungry. But what I learned is that the hunger area of the brain and the thirst area are right next to each other. So perhaps I'm not really hungry, I'm really thirsty because I still have not gotten close to my water goals, which is 64 ounces a day. So the closest I've gotten is 40 ounces. So, and then lately, I don't know why I'm still struggling. I'm like between 32 ounces, maybe, and pushing 40, a little over 32. So I'm still struggling with that. Still struggling with the protein goals, which they would like me to have 80 grams of protein per day. But then the nutritionist said because I was struggling, at least try to get between 60 to 80. I've gotten close to 60, like 56 grams in one day, and that's if I drink a protein shake. In addition, but I always can't get that in between trying to get the water, all the medications I'm taking, all the vitamins I'm taking, and then some of the exhaustion of me just falling asleep and not awake to drink more water or eat more food. So that's where I'm at. Still trying to reach the water goals, still trying to reach the protein goals, but I am feeling a lot better. As you can see, my energy level is up. I'm upbeat. And I'm just really feeling like myself. Got my hair done, got it dyed, braided, as you can see. So I'm feeling good. And would I do this surgery again? Probably yes. Even going through what I'm going through, because the wins that I've had, my blood pressure is going down. I'm still on the medication, but not every day because I take my blood pressure twice a day. Um, One of the other big wins, I have been pre-diabetic for years. Never gone over to the diabetic side, thank the Lord Jesus. But I have been in that pre-diabetic stage. Happy to report yesterday when I went to see the doctor, I am no longer in the pre-diabetic stage. She said my A1C was down to 5.5. That's been the lowest in years, at least 10, 15 years. So I'm happy to say that the surgery has helped with that. So, am I happy about that? Absolutely. So, I was a little discouraged with this surgery because I didn't feel like I was losing a lot of weight as fast as other people. But when I spoke with my doctor, she's like, this is what you want. You're going fast enough. It's actually a lot for a little over 2 months, approaching three. So, I'm happy about the numbers. And there's some other things that are happening with me in terms of mobility. I'm happy to report. And some other things I don't want to talk about that have happened that I couldn't do for years, baby. But I am now because of the weight that I've lost. So, through all of the pain, through all of the doctor's visits, was it pleasant? Absolutely not. The surgery itself wasn't too bad because I really didn't have a lot of pain from the surgery. I just had like abdominal pain, which to me felt like hunger pain. So and then I think a lot of that was because I immediately had to have antibiotics. And I think that totally affected my stomach, which made me feel even sicker because they don't want you to take antibiotics for about, I think she said 6 months. But I had to take antibiotics twice. So now that I'm off the antibiotics, I'm taking probiotics and doing everything that I can to make sure that I'm healthy, except exercise, which I'm going to add. Hopefully today, but for sure next week, I'm going to start doing indoor walking. I'm not going to join the gym anytime soon, maybe sometime next year, beginning of the year when it's cheap. And I'm also going to get some resistance bands so I can start doing that. I have some small weights that I'm going to start working with. So they really didn't want me to exercise because I haven't met the protein goals and the water goals. When I talked with my PCP yesterday, she's like, walking should be fine. So I'm going to do that. So I am happy to report that health wise, I'm doing good. All my labs came back amazing. I'm not malnourished. Everything is on point. Everything. It's just one small thing. She said she thinks it's from the surgery, but that number is slowly getting back into a normal range. So I'm doing very well. She's like, keep doing what you're doing. And she's like, I look at it as a year, what you will look like in a year, how much weight will be off in a year. So I'm just trusting God and trusting this process and doing the best that I can to stay within the range of food that I can eat, because I also noticed that I can eat a little bit more food, not just the 2 ounces. And then the issue that I am having is that I feel hunger, but I don't feel full until it's too late when it's up here or when I'm just burping. So I think for me, I can feel fullness when I stand up. So I think what I need to do is like in the middle of the meal, stand up. But what I have been doing is not to serve myself more than what I know that I should eat without getting sick. So prior to up until now, I was literally only eating like 2 ounces of food. But I think in some cases, depending on the density and the texture of the food, I can eat anywhere between 3 to 4 ounces. I think when I get close to the 4 ounce range, it's too much. And that's when I feel it later and I feel really sick. My stomach is tight and then I'm burping, and I don't feel pleasant. So what I've been doing now is, and what I've said I'll do is just serve myself about 2 ounces of food, no more than three, and eat that and stop. Wait 20 to 30 minutes. And if I still feel hunger, then get up and get more, which I have not had to really do. I just drink water because you have to wait 30 minutes after you eat in order to drink water. So that's what I've been doing, is waiting and then drinking water. And then if I still feel like I'm hungry, I'll stop drinking the water because you have to wait 15 to 30 minutes before you can eat after drinking water. And usually after drinking the water, I just don't want anything. And it may be hours later that I will get hungry. So occasionally I have had 3 meals and a snack, but for the most part, it's 3 meals only. And for whatever reason, it's working, but I do still feel hunger. And also, I noticed with the hunger, when it was so bad, it got to the point where it was hurting. Then I ended up having to have a bowel movement, TMI, I guess. But I'm starting to wonder if this extreme hunger that I'm feeling is that, oh, this is, you're gonna have a bowel movement, because that's happened multiple times. So I don't want to take this video long, make it long. So I'm gonna give you what I said I was gonna give you. So I'm not gonna give you my starting weight or my current weight, but I will give you the amount of weight that I've lost. So according to the doctor yesterday, I have lost 35 pounds. And that's with heavy shoes and all that other stuff. So a total of 35 pounds since May 15th. It is now August 6th. So is it a whole lot like other people say they've lost 35 pounds in 2 weeks? No, it's not. But for me, I'll take it. So at this point, I'm happy with the weight loss. Do I want more? Absolutely. And more will come. But I'm absolutely happy about the medical wins. No longer pre-diabetic. So to me, that's a win-win situation. So thank you for watching my video. Again, remember to subscribe, like, comment, share, hype the video so I can get into the algorithms. It's been over a year that I've been doing videos, and I'm still not monetized. I really want to get monetized. And I'm grateful for the subscribers. I'm at 49. Please, if you watch this video, subscribe. I promise there are going to be a lot more things coming. I'm going to still talk about VSG. I will have an ACDF video coming soon, because it will be 2 years that I've had this surgery and I've recovered. It'll be 2 years, August 20th. So, and then I will see my surgeon around that time. So I'll give an update on that, how I'm doing 2 years post-op. And then also, my husband will be coming home soon. Prayerfully, pray for us, because this money thing is real. So when he gets home, I'll probably try to include him in some of the videos. And then I think I may start vlogging. Not comfortable with it, but I just ordered a camera. So I'm going to try to vlog. And I don't go out a lot, so I still may try to do a day in the life of me going to see my husband on the weekends, or me going out. I don't go out. I go to the doctor. I go get my hair braided here and there. But I'm going to try to start getting out of the house more. I may record some of my exercise videos, but I just want to include you guys more in my life, because I would like this to not only be a channel about how I'm doing medically from all of these surgeries, but I would like to kind of put you guys in my everyday life. I may do a day in the life of me working at home. It's quite interesting. As you guys know, I'm an accountant. Oh, and by the way, I forgot, this video is sponsored by me. Hype your girl up. I just created a digital product for business owners. If you are a business owner, a small business owner, and I created this system where you can decide if you can afford to buy an item, a purchase, and it's called the Can I Spend It decision system. I will link it down below so you can check it out. Please check it out. Buy it if you can. I'm trying to build my products up. I almost forgot to put this in the video. So it's at the end. I really wanted it at the beginning. So I may add something at the beginning. But thank you all. Please check it out. Check the link out below. It's only $27 right now. I may put a discount code in there, but I'm not sure how to do it. So anyhow, thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. talk to you next week. I'm going to try to do what I eat in a day video. It's just that I have to wait till I get my camera because I don't know how to do it on the phone. Talk to you later. Peace and blessings.